Namaste to you. We welcome you back to another video clip from the most experienced oncologist in India and perhaps the world also, Dr. CP Mathew sir. And he was narrating a very daredevil operation that was done. We use the word daredevilry in it because it was about I think retinoblastoma somewhere in 1965 and it was a small young boy. And I think let sir narrate about it. This video clip is not just to tell about his experience or his daring career incidences. It's also a message for inspiration to young doctors to convey a simple meaning. If the intention is good, the outcome is nearly always good, and that's what would be the greater message. Not only the narration of an operation or a surgery that I would really doubt has happened in medical history, and even if it has happened, it would be just rarest of the rare incidences.
Now it was in 1967. The ophthalmologist, the eye specialist, brought me a child, 1.5 years, with a retinoblastoma right eye, which was removed. After 3 months, the child developed retinoblastoma left eye. So the professor asked me whether we can save that left eye. I said I can try. Fortunately, in that consignment of isotope needles that we bought, there was a needle which was hardly 1 centimeter in length. I said, if you can rotate the eyeball anteriorly and bring me straight forward the area of the optic nerve entry in the eyeball, that is the posterior surface of the eyeball, I can implant this needle over the area so that it will be very close to the tumor. He said he can do it. So we took the child to the theater, gave anesthesia, and he rotated the eyeball anteriorly and brought the optic nerve to my vision. I implanted the needle behind the eyeball and stitched it on place and left the eyeball. It went to the previous position. After 3 days, we repeated the same process and we removed the needle. And this child was discharged. He was a male child. And after 10 years, he met me. He had vision of the left eye. Of course, he had cataract of the eye, it was removed. He was wearing a specs, but he could follow the class very well. He could read, write, everything. So that was actually, it was a very, very, I don't know what to say, how that the thought of this implantation came to mind, I don't know. It was after that time, there was a news in the paper, English paper, that in Sarojini Naidu Hospital, Eye Hospital of Hyderabad, in a child who had retinoblastoma of the right eye, their doctor removed the normal left eye instead of the right eye. So it was a very, very sensational news in those days. And the child was taken to England, I am told, for treatment. And in fact, I informed them that this is a method of brachytherapy which can be very effectively used, successfully used in the case of retinoblastoma of the eyeball.
And the interesting thing was that it was done in a very daring and optimistic manner. And if that, can you just imagine, of course we'll make a picture of the eye, we will show a picture of how a retinoblastoma image would look like when you see the video, but it's just like the eyeball is like turned around because it's the back of the eye, and such a small ball the eyeball is. And after getting the operation, if you get the posterior side, the back of the eye looking towards the front, and then injecting the radium, it is such risky in those times when the facilities are very, very limited as compared to now. So we're talking of 1967 at that point of time. And if that child's eye was not attended in this daring manner, he would have gone blind anyway. Regretfully enough, those days and times documentations were not really systematized or greatly done for multiple reasons of shortage of staff, logistics and such. Sir doesn't have the phone number or the address of that person, but that person is somewhere. I really hope if he's alive, he would be easily 40 plus person anyway, nearly 50 plus. And if he's alive, if he's seeing this video clip, if we could meet him, it would have been great to know what has happened to his life, or we don't know whether he's still alive though. But at least the person, if he's alive, is living a normal life with at least one eye's vision, which is still better than nothing at all. So this video clip ends here with a simple message to the young doctors that if the intention is good, the outcome is nearly always good.